everybody. Welcome to Westmobile Rouse's beautiful culinary center here on Airport and Chillender. Chef Nino in the house. What's up, Chef Nino?
It is a beautiful store. Come out and see it sometime. You're going to love it. And you're going to be amazed at what you're going to discover. It's starting to be the holiday season, and the Rouse family brought all kind of fine Italian products from Italy, the Christmas cakes, etc. Come by and see it. You're going to sure to fulfill your holiday wishes with some of these things from Rouse.
Well, lots of times when you have family over, friends over for an extended stay, you need more than just one meal. So lots of great options. We're working on one of those today. What are you working on for us, Nino?
We're doing an Italian seafood stew. All right. Now, not a stew like with a gravy like we're used to down here in the Gulf South. A stew using tomatoes, tomato paste, and we can use some fennel. And most people never used a fennel before. Okay. All right. And so what we did, we sauteed our onions and our mushrooms down, and look what I found, some Guidry's fresh cuts. You don't have to cut up your onions and bell peppers, and your mushrooms already cut up. This is called the umami mix right here. It's different kinds of mushrooms in there, really nice, ready to go. And of course, we sauteed these a little bit before class. Okay, now we're gonna put in our Rouse's wild-caught Louisiana shrimp. How about that, huh? Peel, clean, devein, individually quick frozen, so you can just take out a few of them as you need them.
Ready to go.
Ready to go, yes sir. And so here we are with those. Look at those beautiful shrimp, Joe.
Those look great, yeah.
Look at that.
So a lot of this stuff is making it, you can still do the home cooking and do everything you would normally do, but they've taken a lot of the work out for you with the shrimp and with the cut up vegetables and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I tell people we cracked the crabs, shucked the oysters, peeled the shrimp, cut up the onions and bell peppers, so you don't do it at your house, we did it for you. So maybe we can call this scratch assist cooking. You cook it from scratch, but you got some assistance. How about that, huh?
I like that. That's great. So the holidays are here. A lot of people having friends and family over during the season.
Yes, indeed.
Rouse's can help with all of that, of course.
Yes, even for Christmas, even if it's done with Thanksgiving, that's fine. You got Christmas or you got tailgating. We still have some football games left over. And
of course, yeah, all the bowl games and all that coming up.
And you know about that.
Lots to celebrate. I am. Love me some college football, all that good stuff. And this looks like some good stuff right here. We're going to keep working on it. Yep.
We're going to put in the tomatoes, which instead of the tomatoes, we got our Rouse's pasta sauce from Italy. All right. We're going to put in some red wine. We're going to put in our fennel. In fact, we're going to do that right now.
Okay.
We cut up our fennel, and I want to talk about the fennel when we come back. That's going to add like a slight licorice sweet taste to it. It's going to be like accentuated with that. It's not going to dominate it, okay? And when we come back with our tomato paste, red wine, marinara sauce, you're going to love it. This is going to be a nice seafood stew, perfect for the holidays.
We got a lot to get to here. Make some noise for Nino, y'all.
Hey,
we'll
y'all.
be back
Thanks for
in
watching.
just a second. Welcome back to Rouse's. We are stewing it up.
Man, let me tell you, there's a lot of stupidity out there, and we're clarifying up. Yeah, I'm joking. So anyway, we're making a nice Italian seafood stew. In here, we have our onions and our bell peppers already cut up by the Guidry's fresh cuts. We have some mushrooms. You can get creative. The art of a recipe is not following the recipe. Add your own. You want to put a little bacon in there, whatever you want. Okay. We put some fennel. We cut up some fennel. Now we're going to put in our. Of course, we put our wild-caught Louisiana shrimp. And while we were on break, we was doing a lot of cutting up, I'll be honest with you. Y'all come to one of these showings we have at the Rouse's on Airport Schillinger. You're going to love it. We're going to put our tomato paste in there. Now we're going to make it the Italian stew. All right.
Now, when you lived in Italy, is this something that you remember them making for you that you tried at a restaurant?
For the holidays.
For the holidays.
Yeah. People in Italy rarely go out to eat, only on like serious special occasions. Yeah. Because the worst cook in Italy is better than most chefs in America. That's the God's honest truth. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're going to put in our sauce. You can put regular canned tomatoes, or you can get our Rouse's marinara sauce. Woo, marinara. Yeah, that's that southern marinara. Yeah. All right. Yeah, brought over by the Rouse family.
And what's that fancy word they got for that? Arrabbiata or something?
Well, you can get the arrabbiata or the marinara.
Gotcha.
The arrabbiata, it means a little bit of hot. Arrabbiata.
Ah, a little heat to it.
Little heat, yeah.
So like you were saying with a recipe like this, sometimes you can customize it your own way, change it up a little bit here and there.
Yes. All right. If you want to, put some crab, put some crawfish, whatever you like. Now we're going to make it Italian. We're going to put a little bit of our own Rouse's Kalamata olives, and you want to measure this? Oh, too much. There. All right. Now, instead of, ma'am, please, security, this lady right here. All right. Now, the recipe calls for sambuca. Well, we don't have this hard liquor in the Alabama, Mississippi store, but the next best thing is going to be some fennel or some anise. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of a licorice kind of a flavor.
I think these are a lot of flavors that a lot of folks out here may not be completely used to, which is why it's an exciting recipe to try, because it's something new.
That's right. We got bell pepper. We have parsley and green onions.
Right.
Yes, indeed. I think the microphone's going down.
Yeah, that's what it was. So you're going to stir all that together.
Yeah.
And how long do you let that stew together?
Till it's done.
That was my fault. That was a bad
No,
question.
brother, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I would say maybe about 20 minutes, okay? Now, if you find it's getting too thick for you, add a little bit of water or seafood stock.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And during that time, all those flavors are mixing, coming together, all that kind of stuff?
You know that, brother. When you're making a gumbo or a soup or a stew, the longer it sits, the better it is, you know? And so you're going to love this. But look at that. That's the actual stew. That's what I want.
It looks good.
Yeah, you know what he's doing? He's backing up because he knows, look, I'm dangerous. I'm serious. Look at him. Yeah, it ain't nothing nice 2 feet from me, brother. I'm serious.
I tell you what, we're going to let this stew together for the 20 minutes or so. Like you said, when we come back, we'll have it ready to try
Thank
out.
y'all for watching. Bye now.
Finishing things up here at Rouse's with Chef Nino.
Take two.
Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate it.
Good to see you, yeah.
So we are working on a dish that is unfamiliar to a lot of our viewers, I think. Tell the folks what it is.
Italian seafood stew. And what makes it kind of Italian, of course, the Kalamata olives and the marinara sauce imported by the Rouses from Italy, the red wine, and while we were on break, we added the red wine. One of us forgot. Oh yeah, it was me. Okay. And we added the fennel, mushrooms, bell peppers, and onions, tomato sauce, and it made this beautiful gravy. Look at this.
Man, looks great.
And also the fennel seeds, and you can put anise or you can put sambuca, a shot of sambuca. Anyway, so it's been simmering now for a little while. The flavor is outrageous, and it's nice for the holidays to bring an Italian seafood stew like they do in Italy for the holidays. And we did cook our Rouse's long grain rice right there.
And while you plate this up, we've got some products over here that we haven't discussed yet. What do we have over there in the corner there, Nino?
Joe, thanks for asking. The Rouse family came back from Italy with a whole bunch of Italian desserts. Panettone is the Italian Christmas cake. It's almost like a sweet bread, not like a cake how you're used to, but in it you can get different ones: chocolate, cream of pistachio, orange, mascarpone, and frutta di bosco. That means a mascarpone cheese inside and a fruit of the forest. Different ones in there, yeah, frutta di bosco.
You get an A for the pronunciation.
Oh, thank you.
And also for remembering all that. Nice work.
I appreciate it. Hey, yeah. I love the Italian language. Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
Really
So this is looking good. Let me try a little fork full of this kind of good stuff over
you
here.
take a look at
I know we need a spoon, but I'll try to get all of it.
If you want to, you can also put a little artichoke hearts, sun-dried tomatoes, all kind of things there. What do you think? That's right. Let me translate.
Yeah.
He says, "Where did Rouse's find such a chef like this?" I know what you're thinking.
Exactly what I was
But his
thinking.
mouth was full. He couldn't say it.
Yes. Guys, this is an amazing recipe. You excited to try it here? Hopefully you're excited at home. You can find the recipe online, fox10tv.com. Chef Nino, thank you so much.
Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you. Happy
Appreciate
holidays,
it.
everybody.
So
Bye-bye.
good, y'all.